Hey guys, what's going on? Today we got another Jurassic World Dino Trackers review. I got my swagalicious shades from the St. Augustine Nights of Lights because, you know, they're so dope, obviously. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Dino Trackers Kronosaurus. So, very excited about this one. I hope you guys are excited too. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You know, the channel's been kind of on a roller coaster recently. We're currently at a decline, so hopefully we can get that incline going back up soon. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get right into this awesome Jurassic World review. Hey guys, what is going on? Today we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Wild Roar Kronosaurus from the brand new 2023 Dino Trackers line. This is a highly anticipated figure as we do not get a ton of aquatic reptiles. We've only really gotten 3 different species. But with this new Dino Trackers line, they've got this whole new biomes thing, and so we're getting a few more aquatic-y themed figures. So far we've gotten this Kronosaurus revealed, the Nothosaurus from Camp Cretaceous, which is kind of like a seal, I guess, like predatory, where it would go in and out of water, and then a Apatosaurus, but that's more of a land-dwelling creature. It's coastal. Anyway though, we got this really cool box here. It's one of these new Wild Roar figures. These retail for $18.99, I believe. I found this one at my Target. I found the whole wave at my Target. And this is the Kronosaurus. It's named after the Greek titan Kronos, which is pretty cool. On the box, we've got blue and beta with the Jurassic World Primal Ops logo, rest in peace. Wild Roar Kronosaurus Dino Trackers 4+ scan codes. You can see the action feature in there with these levels of aggression using this switch. Side of the box has just got the logo there. Back of the box we got a nice render of the figure doing its action feature, levels of aggression, and then the other figures in the wave being the Diabloceratops and the Eocarcharia and the Dryptosaurus. All of them do have reviews on the channel if you want to check those out. Underside of the box has got our legal stuff, UPC, all that funness, and then the top of the box has just got the Primal Ops logo. So I'm pretty excited to get this guy out of the box, so that's what we're gonna do. Got a little bit of assembly to do. This is such a low figure, but you just take the tail, line it up, and plug it in like so. So this is the Kronosaurus here. It looks pretty good. It's got a real low profile as it is one of these aquatic reptiles. This is a great looking figure, by the way. Take a look at the head. We got this nice like cream underjaw, nicely painted teeth. Nice mouth interior. The eyes are nicely painted with this nice metallic sheen, which is cool. We've got paint pretty much all the way down the body except for on the tail, but that's okay. We've got paint on all the flippers, which is nice. It looks like a uniform creature. And it's this real kind of like wide figure. And it looks pretty cool. It's got a bit more basic articulation. All of these flippers will move back and forth as well as out. Try to get this pose in more of a interesting pose. It does have some balance issues, obviously, because it's an aquatic reptile. Usually with these, I pose these arms forward like that. And it stands for the most part. Stands, swims, whatever. Yeah, this is Kronosaurus. The tail also will swivel, which is pretty nice. It's a real chunky tail. It's got nice, like, barnacles all over his body, if you can see. All these bumps look like barnacles, which is actually really cool. There was some of this on the Liopleurodon, but he was a lot more fleshy looking. That was awful to say. Scan code on this guy is right here. Just pull it up and scan your Jurassic World Facts app. This figure is electronic, and this is what I kind of don't like about this figure is the sounds. To activate it, you take this switch and you can move it back and forth lightly for the lower levels of aggression. And then for the higher levels, you can move it all the way and it'll snap its jaws. Which is pretty good, but if you're like an avid Jurassic Park fan, you know your dinosaur sounds. And this uses Stegosaurus noises for some reason. It's really confusing. It doesn't really make sense for a large carnivorous reptile to have the noises of Stegosaurus. And they don't really work with the figure, unfortunately. That's my only really gripe about this one, is the sounds. But if you can get past the sounds, the sculpt is great. The paint looks fantastic. It's a great looking figure, but the sounds are a downside. Luckily, I open these and stick them on a shelf for all eternity, occasionally fiddling with them, so I don't have to hear it too much. We're going to go ahead and compare this guy mostly with the Liopleurodon from last year. So here's our Liopleurodon from last year, next to our Kronosaurus from next year, 2022-2023. And honestly, I don't know which one I prefer. They're both fantastic figures. I already gave this one such a good review, and this one is just more of a great thing. This one is a bit, you know, skinnier and a bit like taller, I guess, if you do it. But if you were to like lay them out like they want you to, they're both really low profile figures. But I splay his arms so he will stand. And he's now falling. But now I do his arms like this so he'll like stand kind of. And he's got the better noises, I'll say. And he's got that easy access button. While this guy's got the weaker noises, and this gimmick I really don't particularly care for. But the paint job on this figure is just so good. Like, honestly, I recommend both. Get both. They'll probably look great together. I'll probably display them together. Speaking of aquatic reptiles, I've also got the Plesiosaurus here. This is my only version. This is the common Plesiosaurus that came out in Dino Escape or whatever. It's a nice figure. It's just not one of the rare ones, so it's got a little wibbly wobbly feature. But they look pretty cool next to each other. And then lastly, we've got a human figure throwback for this one. This is the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Owen Grady with the armor. It's a pretty cool figure. It's just Owen though. It's the armor that's kind of cool. We've gotten so many versions of this figure with or without the armor. But I figured I'd bring him in because I tend to just grab the Hammond collection figures. I figured I'd do something different today. But that's really all I've got to say about this Kronosaurus. Great figure. I highly recommend it. It looks great. It feels great. Kids will love this. Collectors will love this. The only downside is the sounds, but that is completely passable. Anyway, let's get into an outro. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, like 0.3% of you guys do, I appreciate it. And hope you guys like this Kronosaurus as much as I did. And I'm very hopeful we get more aquatic reptiles in the future. But anyway, that's all I've really got to say today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.